Hello.
Okay, so we're going to start with grade 7 maths, and the lesson we're going to start with is three-dimensional figures. So let's just start with, we're going to cover the lessons. They are basis of three-dimensional figures, nets of three-dimensional figures, front side and top view, changes in mean, median, mode and range. So let's just start with the chapter three-dimensional figures. So here I'm on grade 7 maths. The chapter we're going to start with is three-dimensional figures. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is basis of three-dimensional figures. Okay, look at this figure. What is the shape of its base? You have to identify the shape of the base. So pyramid and cones have only one base. Cube, prisms, cylinders have two bases that are parallel and congruent. So this is a rectangular prism. Find its bases. It has actually two bases. One, this one, the pink one, the upper and the lower, the top and the bottom. So the bases are rectangle. You can see this one is rectangle, opposite sides equal in length, and the other one is also a rectangle. Got it? Okay, look at this. What is the shape of its bases? Circular. It has circular bases. Got it? Because you can see the top and bottom are circle circle, so it has circular bases. This is a cylinder actually, and the bases are circle. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, look at this figure. What is the shape of its bases? So which is the correct option? It has two bases. This one, the light green color portion, and the bottom one, and they are rectangle. Got it? The shape of the base is rectangle. Very good. Okay, what is, look at this figure. What is the shape of its? So which is the correct option? That is a triangular prism. So which is the correct option? Yes, triangle. The base of the shape is triangle. Okay, look at this figure. What is the shape of its bases? So which is the correct option? It would be circle. The base of the shape is circle. Look at this figure. What is the shape of its base? Square or triangle? You can see the shape of its base is square, not triangle. This is not the triangular prism. Okay, look at this figure. What is the shape of its base? That is cone, and cone has base that is circle. Okay, look at this figure. What is the shape of its base? So, which is the correct option? Square or triangle? Triangle. It has triangular base. Look at this figure. What is the shape of its base? Square it is. Okay, look at this figure. What is the shape of its base? Triangle it is. Look at this figure. What is the shape of its base? That would be rectangle. Look at this shape. What is the shape of its base? It is circle. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is nets of three-dimensional figures. Which figure will which figure will this net make? Which is the correct option, one or two? It will make the second shape, this one. Got it? You can to a net fold a net to make three-dimensional figure. Imagine folding this net along the dotted line, so when you fold it will make something like this. Got it? The nets make a rectangular prism. That would be a rectangular prism. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. Basically, you have to fold and unfold the net to see what shape it makes. Got it? Hold on. Okay, what which net will make this figure? So which is the correct option, one or two? That is a cylindrical shape. So yes, that second one, because it has the circular base. So it would be a second one. Okay, which net will make this figure? So which is the correct option? One or two? Which is the correct option? It would be the first one because that is a cube. So cube has all sides. Okay, which figure will this net make? So which is the correct option? One or two? Yes, the second one. It will make the second one. Okay, which net will make this figure? Which is the correct option? One or two? That will be first one. Okay, which net will make this figure? Which is the correct option? Yes, it would be option number 1. Which net will make this figure? Which is the correct option? 1 or 2? Option number 1 is the correct option. That would be the one with the square base. Which figure will this net make? Option 1 or 2, which is the correct option? Yes, that would be option number 1. Which net will make this figure? 1 or 2? Yes, that would be option number 1. Okay, which figure will this net make? 1 or 2, which is the correct option? Yes, the second one. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Okay, let's just do this one. Which net will make this figure? 1 or 2, which is the correct option? Yes, the second one. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next one is front, side and top view. Okay, if you look at this side object, if you look at this object from the front, what will you see? You're standing here, you can see this side. Got it? This side with 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4. You will see this side. Got it? Okay, if you look at this object from the top, what will you see? So if you look at the top, which is the correct option? If you are looking from the top, that would be the one with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. So option 1 is the correct option. Okay, if you look at this object from the front, what will you see? So which is the correct option? One or two, which is the correct option? Yes, it would be the first one. Just match it here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It would be the first one. Okay, if you look at this object from this side, what will you see? Which is the correct option? First one or second one? You're looking from here, this side. So which side you see? First or second? you will see the first one. Okay, if you look at the subject from the front, what will you see? So, which is the correct option, one or two? You can see the first one. Okay, if you look at this object from the side, what will you see? One or two? You can see the second one, not first, because you can see one, two, three, four, five. So it would be the one that has five. So the second one is the correct option. Okay, if you look at this object from the top, what will you see? From the top, you can see this view. So it would be one or two. It would be two for sure. Okay, if you look at this object from the top, what will you see? It would be the second one. If you look at the object from the front, what will you see? Which is the correct option? One or two? It would be the first one. Okay, if you look at the subject from the side, what will you see? Which is the correct option, one or two? It would be the second one. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Changes in mean, median, mode, and range. Okay, use the workbook for practice questions. The lesson will be taught in mean, median, mode lessons in the next chapter of statistics. Okay, thank you so much for letting us know. Okay, we are done with the lesson. Let's just remove this lesson name. Actually, that doesn't belong to this chapter. That is just a mistake here. Okay, so we are done with grade 7 maths. The lessons we have done today. Chapter we're working on is three-dimensional figures. The lessons we have completed we have done with basis of three-dimensional figures, nets of three-dimensional figures, and front side and top view. So please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Okay, that's all for today. If you have any question, please ask. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.